Hello scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with a fun new layout for the Counterfeit Kit Club. So for this month, if you didn't know, I am guest designing with Counterfeit Kit Club, and it is a fun group of ladies that pick one kit every month and they make their own stash kit based off of that kit. And so they asked me to join them for the month of July, and I have been having fun posting and making layouts. You will have seen the first layout that I made with this kit yesterday on my YouTube channel, and this is my second kit or layout. So for this layout, I am participating in their first challenge for the month, and that is called Retail Therapy. So they wanted you to kind of talk about if you loved shopping and what you love about it and how you love to shop and things that you love to shop for. And so I decided, of course, to pick scrapbooking goodies to scrapbook about. So here you can see I have these 4 photos, and these are photos of purchases that I've made within the last few months. And 2 of the photos are actually Spiegel Mom Scraps because that is one of my absolute favorite shops. And then the one from the second to the left is Color Cast Designs, and then the last one on the right is Citrus Twist. So those are some of my favorite shops that I love and that I've purchased from recently. So you can see here that I changed out the background. At first I was thinking about using that kind of minty green color, but then I wanted to pull in some of that floral paper that had the mint green in it as well, and so the mint green as a big background didn't work out as good as I had originally thought. So you can see I switched it out with this wood grain, and I think this is one of my favorite wood grains. This is from Simple Stories, and it's just from one of their basics packs, I believe. I think it's called Cedar or something like that. Let's see, I have the branding strip right here, so I might be able to, oh, you know what, I don't think I do have that branding strip. Sorry. I think it's called Cedar Ledge or something like that, because it's got the cedar on front and then the ledger paper on the back. So here you can see I'm just gluing all of these paper layers down, and I had a bunch of scraps that I've cut up from making the other layout, and so a bunch of those scraps actually worked perfect in this layering of papers down there in the bottom. So here you can see I am just folding one of those papers in half and then cutting it to be a flag or a banner shape. And I'm going to do that with these 2 different patterns. And then I pulled out this ribbon, and I was thinking maybe I would use that, but I end up not. It just kind of blended in too much with the background. So here I'm thinking I need something more up top, and at first I was going to cut the floral paper that you can see is on my trimmer, but then I remembered I had some more small little pattern pieces, and so I am just going to layer them and kind of offset them, and then I'm going to glue down the banners. And I really love this cluster up here. I think it worked out perfect. So here now I'm going to start gluing down my photos, and this is where I realize I'm going to have a lot of trapped space or a place up at the top in between the photos to put stuff. And so I pulled out some stickers that I'm going to embellish with in a bit. And here you can see I'm just putting down my photos, and I'm trying to make sure that they are off center from each other, but mostly I wanted the top 2 to be on the same lines and then the bottom 2 to be on the same line as well. So here I'm going to pull out this sticker. I think that one says enjoy the moment, but then I decide I want to make the mint sticker a little bit longer. So the mint sticker I make enjoy the moment, and then the pink, the dark pink, says thank you. I remembered that I had this tag, and this says enjoy the little things, and I knew immediately that I wanted to incorporate that, and I believe I just got that from the Target dollar spot area. And then I also am pulling out some tags and the forgery that I made. If you didn't see my video on the 4th, I posted a tutorial on how to make some cut files with sketch pens. And so I'm going to pull in just a few different, let's see, these are called die cuts. Yeah, sorry. And then some puffy stickers. And this one that looks kind of like a rainbow right there, it's yellow. That one says new on it. And I really wanted to incorporate that because all of these things are new purchases. But it's not going to work out up there. I'm actually going to put it in a different spot on the layout. So here I'm going to use this little clip, and that is from, I think that's from the Take Me Away collection from Pink Paisley, and it says Crazy Fun, but I didn't want to have to use the whole thing. So I cut part of the puffy sticker off and just pasted or glued that right underneath that little clothespin. Here you can see that I am popping up this tag with some fun foam from Walmart, and the reason I'm doing that is mainly because of the clothespin. It's a little bit too dimensional for that that tag, and so I have to put 2 layers of fun foam on top of or underneath the tag just to make sure that I can glue it to the paper and not have it become all wonky over the years with the paper clip, or not paper clip, with the clothespin right there. And I'm sorry that you can't see the bottom. I didn't realize that I wasn't that I didn't have my layout pushed up enough, but I'm not really doing anything too exciting down there right now. You can see here I'm going to add that little die cut that I made with my silhouette. And now here I am going to add this other piece of it up there in the top left hand corner, and that works out really well. I like how that works and that I was able to use both sides of it. Now I have this die cut that says on my desk, and I'm going to glue this down on the very bottom, and I apologize, you can't see it very well right now, but it's just going to be down there with that that tag in that cluster down there. Now I'm just going to glue down this cute little cork piece, and it says make time, and I was feeling like I didn't want it right next to all of the banners and the papers, so I put down a brad, and then I'm going to put this cute little, what is this? It's a heart puffy sticker on top of the make time cork. So I'm just gluing that there, and that takes a little bit of coaxing to want to be glued down, but eventually I get it to go glued. Excuse me. So now here I'm thinking I want to put down some more of these puffy stickers, and I put down that heart, but that heart is actually not going to stay there. Now I'm going to start pulling out this alpha, and this is Fitzgerald in silver, and I think this was Chamel's Christmas thicker set. So at first my idea is to have the layout be called My Love for Online Shopping, and that's not going to work. I didn't want a huge long title because my space for a title wasn't that big. Like, I could have used that whole space right there in the middle of the layout, but I just didn't really like that idea, and I kind of thought about moving it down below the photos, but I didn't. I decided, no, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to change the title to Scrappy Goodies. So here I'm just putting away all the alphas that I'm not going to use, and then I'm going to start putting down the title that I'm actually going to go with. Okay, so now you can see that I have my title all put onto my wax paper, and I am going to fuss around with the placement of the title forever. So here I am going to put down the title, and it's gonna look okay, but then I decide, no, I don't like that, so I'm gonna end up moving it, and it's just a lot of fun sometimes. Being indecisive is just very interesting. It makes scrapbooking fun, right? So here I'm thinking, okay, I like this. I'm gonna put the title here, but then that little empty space to the left of the word Scrappy just totally bugs me. So I think I'm going to end up moving it up a little bit and over to the left. Okay, so here you can see that this is where I'm pulling the word Scrappy up and making it go right next to that little puffy sticker that says "It's a Sweet Life." And then I'm going to move the word Goodies over right underneath it and covering up that little empty space in between the photo and that Enjoy the Moment sticker. And that's going to look okay. I'm actually going to leave it like that, but I'm not too happy with it. So in the photos, you will see that I have kind of changed it up a little bit and added some more embellishing around the title, and also a spot for journaling to the left of my title. So here you can see I'm messing around with that new sticker again, and then I'm cutting off that die cut up at the top, and my layout is done. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you guys have a great scrappy week. Bye!